Your financial needs aren't independent of each other, so your financial advisors shouldn't be either. At Mercantile Bank, our experienced United Wealth professionals are united to serve you and your complete financial planning and wealth management needs. Are you just starting your investment journey or need to roll over a retirement plan? Do you need to plan for a loved one with special needs or for your own life after work? Maybe your business needs a succession plan or you want to enhance your employee benefit programs. Whatever steps you need to take, our United Wealth experts are ready to take them with you. Together, we are united.
Welcome to Minutes with the Mayor, brought to you by Mercantile Bank. My guest is James Pyock. He is the city's IT director. If he looks familiar, you might have seen him before in firefighter garb, but you are no longer with the Quincy Fire Department, but you are still with the city of Quincy.
Yes, I hung up the bunker gear and got off the keyboard.
Do you miss firefighting?
I still do. It's only been 4 months, but I still miss it.
I mean, it's mostly the camaraderie and the guys, right?
It was a big family, yes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And which firehouse always made the best chili?
Oh, you know what? It's not just which firehouse, it's also which shift and which driver, because usually the drivers are the best cooks.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's cool. So answer the question.
The question would be Station 4, Shift 2, Doug Allen, who drove Engine 4 until he retired about 15, 20 years ago.
So that's the best ever.
The best ever. He was the cook.
All right. Well, there. That answers that burning question, because I know Joe Henning's giving me different answers in the past. So just when I got to clear that out, I got to check out with Chief Solrin now and see what he thinks. So let's talk about your new job. How are you acclimating to no longer wearing the gear?
Well, it took a little bit. My staff is a little smaller too, which is good because it's more easily managed. But the topics and the nature of the job are pretty stressful in that there's a lot going on right now.
Well, I talk, when I talked to the mayor and she was talking about you for this position, and I mean, I know you had done a lot of stuff with like the news releases and things like that from the fire department, but I did not realize the extent of your IT and technical background.
Well, that's where my life kind of branched off when I took a job in retail that was appealing at the time. I was going to college for computer science. Okay. This was back in the 80s, and that changed. And then the fire department came along, and that was just such a good job. I stuck with it for 29 years.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and thank you for that service as well, because again, all our first responders and all that, they mean a lot to everybody around here. That's for sure. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And the webpage was already in production when I was brought on board, and several of the members of the IT department were working on it. And come the end of the week, it should be ready.
So a brand spanking new City of Quincy website.
Yes, it looks nicer. It's easier to use. It's not as confusing. You're going to be able to find what you want a lot easier. And in fact, there's a section, How Do I? And
that's handy.
Yes.
So I know that, I used to be the guy that always, ran my check to the water department like last day or whatever and all that stuff. And now it is so easy because I get those notifications. And if I go through my email, it's easy. But if I go through the website, it's still a little tough to find. But you're saying that will even be streamlined.
It should be, absolutely. And like you said, the email was easy. You can sign up for auto pay, which means you don't even have to think about it. Some people still like coming down to City Hall to pay their bill,
sure,
which is fine because we like to see people. But that website, once you go in there and click on the link, or the button rather, you shouldn't have any problems. If you do, well, that's our fault and we'll have to fix it.
And of course, the city, they've got all the past minutes and agendas and all that chronicled. How is that going to be enhanced?
The website will have the ability to watch the council meetings live. And eventually we hope to broadcast even the committee meetings, not just the council meetings. But that'll be available live. It's currently on Facebook, and there's a little bit of sometimes technical issues. But once we take it off of Facebook, it'll be on the website. Eventually you will be able to see the agenda right next to it. You'll be able to follow along. And in the archives, if you want to go back and look at an old one, you can actually click on whichever agenda item you want to see, and it will jump you to that portion of the video. Nice. So no more watching, let's say, a 2-hour video because you want that one ordinance that they discussed.
Also, what we've started doing here at Muddy River, you can embed the Facebook code into that, and it's on there. So the story that I posted Tuesday morning from last night's meeting, I posted the video up top, then I wrote my little ditty, and then at the bottom I put the packet and full agenda that the city clerk's office sends us every Monday, because we get the original agenda, then we get the final agenda, but then Monday morning the city clerk sends out the packet, basically.
Yes.
And I thought it was funny because last night Chief Yates made it a point that this will not be available to the public till 10 o'clock. Well, it was already in that packet, so I'm like, well, I can just look. I don't have to bother the chief to get it. I can just hook it here and do that. So anything that you can do to make it easier for us to integrate into our site is going to be very helpful. And again, I think the mayor has definitely stated this is just all about just transparency, laying it all out there, and getting those committee meetings out there too. I think will be very important.
Yes, and the more people can see exactly what's going on, what's happening, what's going to be happening, and they're included in everything too. That's just going to keep it transparent.
And I know that there's been the Comcast issue popping up, but let's be honest, and I can say this, and you have to say this, there's not a lot of people on Comcast anymore. Once upon a time, those numbers were probably about 3 times more than they are now. I would assume that more people are watching it via Facebook or watching it via, if you have it where it's on the website, it's going to be that way. And I know that Comcast pays those fees to the city to have their service, but who knows how much longer that's going to last. And I know that the transmission of the meetings was a part of that deal. It used to be the mayor had a program on there. So I know the world has changed a lot, and not everybody's on cable now. So are you making it so that the meeting and doing this is not dependent on that anymore, basically?
I don't see the cable broadcast going away at all.
Sure.
Comcast is very good about taking care of us in that way. In fact, the issues we thought were our problem, turns out to be with Comcast equipment.
It was some old equipment, right?
Once we did the troubleshooting, they replaced it right away.
Oh, good.
So we were back on the air for last night's meeting, and as I mentioned, I don't see that going away, but I see the I see the website broadcast as picking up more momentum because a lot of people are online, and they can look at it on mobile devices too if they're not at home.
And I know, like you said, Friday it'll be unveiled, but also there's some other big stuff going on as the mayor's going to celebrate the 100 business days in office. I guess will be part of it.
100-day celebration on Friday.
Are you cooking?
I am not cooking. Maybe it's catered.
Maybe it's catered.
I was not asked to cook.
The firefighters have them cook. We just talked about that earlier.
Some jambalaya. That's
another
specialty.
I love jambalaya. That's great.
But it's going to start with a press conference, 10 o'clock in the morning, and an open house for the public starting at 3 o'clock. That'll run till 6. They can come in, see the remodeled first floor. We should have personnel throughout the departments showing them everything that's new and let them marvel at it.
You and I've been around long enough. We remember back when the mayor's office used to have the big city hall Christmas parties, and there might have been some imbibing going on. I know that doesn't happen anymore, but I just wanted to make you remember those days.
I think I can remember back that far.
So anyway, no BYOB for this one. It's a family-friendly event. So, but anyway, again, I appreciate you coming on and talking about everything coming up with the new website and making it more efficient, more transparent. Anything else you want to add?
I just want to emphasize that if you were using the old website, a lot of things were hard to find. People use the search function more often than not because it was just easier to type something in. This will have drop-down menus that should take you exactly where you want.
That's fantastic. Yes. James Pyock, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again for the new position. So,
appreciate it.
All right. It's all the time we have now for Minutes with the Mayor. I'm Bob Goff. We'll see you next week.
Your financial needs aren't independent of each other, so your financial advisors shouldn't be either. At Mercantile Bank, our experienced United Wealth professionals are united to serve you and your complete financial planning and wealth management needs. Are you just starting your investment journey or need to roll over a retirement plan? Do you need to plan for a loved one with special needs or for your own life after work? Maybe your business needs a succession plan or you want to enhance your employee benefit programs. Whatever steps you need to take, our United Wealth experts are ready to take them with you. Together, we are united.